Thank you. go on the other side?
Okay, can you guys hear me okay? Alright, we're gonna get started here. Alright. Should I face the podium towards you a little bit? Think more people will be that way? Okay. So you think right in there we should be good? Yes. Alright. Okay.
Sure. Actually, like thoroughly enjoyed taking my sister for a walk in that thing.
Once it's said that you can be an officer, then you go to train to be an officer. So, just for fun, my husband and one of his coworkers decided
Get a little deeper.
Was it for a 5K or 5K? I'm sorry.
Alright, fair enough.
Mr. Perdona's probably the best person to help me. He was the guy who was about to get in that van. No, that didn't. Oh, wait, no, he's not leaving.
So it's just
Every couple days, either way, it's fun. Moving the cars. $1,000 bucks.
1901, yeah.
Damn, you have to get on his knees to take your picture, did he? He's doing that Christmas one where they have the fireplace.
Oh.
This is gonna be the barbecue film he's got to make.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, over there.
A what?
$1.
Where that little mini vehicle is at, I'm gonna have that.
service tents for registration. If you've registered, in the far corner is the pledge and photo guest service. What we want you to do is take a picture and let them know who you're running for. We want to run a video later, so if you'll get over there and get started, that'll help us out. Again, registration the first 2:10. All right, one more time. Those of you just arriving, the 2 registration tents are over here. On this side, in the far corner is the pledge and photo guest service. That's where we want you to go to get your picture taken.
See where the key shop?
About this is that it's really light.
See, and mine's heavy.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Good pull up, Bob. We got the other bikes to line up behind you. Why didn't you do a flying race?
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, got it. Don't know who belongs to this. All right, let's go next to Robert, okay?
Is it strapped on?
Hey, Dave, how are you?
Make sure you get checked in. We're down 25 minutes or so before we start the ceremonies, and about 30 minutes, 35 minutes away from the race. So be with us, stay with us. You can get registered and then go see Martin over in the corner. He's taking some photographs. If you're running for somebody or the group of people who have fallen, those who have fallen, then you get your picture taken. We're making a video, and that will be running at the end of the race. There's a volunteer check-in information booth over here.
That's fine. I'll get
So take some time and check out the booths while we've still got a little bit of time before the race. Thank you.
57.
It's like the next thing we know, we see Lexi and Verona.
Like either teams that we just have a merge. Like on Monday it was literally just us. I don't know how long. I don't know what you guys get on Wednesday.
We want to get things going by 9:05, so we're going to get started with in about 5 minutes with some announcements and the pre-race activities, which you'll gather around the facility tents. We're going to try and move this line through as fast as we can and get everybody registered so we can get this going. If you haven't had your picture taken yet, it's in the far corner over here with pledge and photos. If you've had your picture taken, fine. If you've been here a little while, you've heard me announce that we still have about 5 or so minutes. We can get everybody together in this area where it says start. I'll give you some instructions on what we're going to do. We'll finish the registration and we'll get things going. It's just one of those nice days in Marina. Everybody says thanks for the weather, but I'm in sales, not production. So we do the best we can. All right. Well, good morning. I'm glad you're here. We've got about 300 plus, I think, people that are going to run in the race. And it's great that you're here for this cause. The Run for the Fallen, and remembering those who have gone before us and have given the ultimate sacrifice. There are still some photos where you can have taken in the corner if you're running for anybody specific. Just a few announcements. The 10K is going to start over on this side, and the 5K is going to start on this side. So my left, if you're facing me, your right, and over here on my right, if you're facing me, your left, will be the 10K. I want you to know that we really appreciate you coming out, and it's a great celebration. This celebration is
Fallen for the Lord. Thank you.
and I have not seen Margot Stingle yet, but there she is. She's the one that gave it. And Margot got this started, and she is a Gold Star mother, and we just want to thank her for all she's done. I appreciate it, Margot, and thank you very much. All right. The event is hosted by the U.S. Army Garrison, and the American Legion Post 31. There will be units from the Presidio running in this race. The American Legion as well is supporting this race. Thank you again for all the sponsors. I could go through and name them, but we want to be thankful for all the sponsors and some of the folks who have set up booths this morning. They were here before sunrise. So what I want you to do is, I can name a few. The Big Sur Marathon has given us the start in
And then I think they're going to come probably like right in front of us.
Mark time, march. Left, left, left turn, march. Left, left, group, halt. Present, arms.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous night o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order, arms. Mark time, march. Left, right turn, march. Left, left, forward, march. Left, left.
A couple more quick announcements. The Veterans Day celebration in Port Ord is coming up, and you can register for next year's race probably beginning in May. It'll be in September of 2017. And don't forget the Veterans Day Parade on Veterans Day downtown Salinas at 2 p.m. in the afternoon. By Colonel Lawrence Brown. He's the garrison commander at the Presidio of Monterey.
I know you don't want to stand around too much, so I'll tell my comments. Hey, thank you for all coming out. What a great color guard. Thank you, Defense Language Institute, for providing that. These service members are in classrooms all week, and instead of sleeping in on Saturday morning, they get up on their dress uniforms, and they come out to here. So again, thank you for that. Hey, again, this was founded in 2013 by Margot Stengel. She's already been a deuce, who's a Gold Star mother, in recognition of the 14 service members who lost their lives in OIF and OEF. And as you walked in, you probably saw the crosses and pictures of them. I would just ask you, as you're moving around after the race or you're leaving, that you stop and just look at the pictures for a little bit and then just reflect when you're running out in the former Fort Ord. These members used to be rifle ranges, and the officers club was right over here. Just reflect on these young men and women who gave their lives to their country. This is the 4th annual event. I think we've broken all records for it. It's grown into a community effort to collaborate with American Legion Post 31, and this is the first year being hosted by the Army. The proceeds from today will go towards Gold Star families, events and activities. Enjoy the scenery. Again, we'll get you off here in a second before the fog comes in. I just want to thank the sponsors, Cassie's, Trader Joe's, Kyoki's Hawaiian Barbecue, Big Sur Marathon, CUSMB, City of Monterey, City of Marina, KIA Honor Flag, and then all the volunteers. This event wouldn't have been able to occur without the help of the CSUMB softball team, the Rotaract Club, CSUMB students, the Army Boss program, American Legion Riders from Post 31, American Legion Riders from District 28, the General American Legion Post, Monterey County Blue Star Moms, 229th MI Battalion, HHC Defense Language Institute, and the U.S. Park Service. Thank you very much. I'll see you out in the course, and you're in great shape if you run past me. Where you going, Norm?
Introducing Tony Beretta. Tony?
Colder morning than it is today, January 20th, 2014, in a remote outpost in the rugged mountains of the Kandahar province, Afghanistan, was commanded by Chief Warrant Officer 2, Edward Bai. What broke the silence was a huge explosion of an insurgent car bound, destroying the side wall of the compound. At that point, Chief Bai, one of his sergeants, had the other soldiers move the civilians and the other service members to safety on the other side of the compound. In turn, he directed his attention to where the explosion was. At that point, 6 enemy insurgents rushed in with a hail of gunfire. Chief Bai and the sergeant engaged them, and I'm sure what seemed like hours was just only a few seconds. And after the gunfire ended and the explosions was over, the smoke cleared, the 6 insurgents were killed. The sergeant shot multiple times, he survived. Chief Bai, one moment please, a pause of silence for the Passover. Tribute. So after that smoke cleared, Chief Bai lay mortally wounded. This sacrifice saved so many of his fellow soldiers that he commanded, as well as the civilians. This month, 3 years ago, in the Logar province of Afghanistan, a small contingent of Rangers from the 2nd 75th Ranger Battalion went on a night raid to go after enemy insurgents that were held into a compound. When these Rangers got there, they were immediately met with heavy gunfire. At that point, they returned gunfire. Their platoon sergeant was wounded, shot many times. Ranger Rick Saros went right into action with his fellow Rangers returning fire. Ranger medic came to assist his fallen sergeant, and what happens to be, to me, one of the most heroic stories I've ever heard. Ranger Saros put himself in between the enemy gunfire and the Ranger medic and the fallen Ranger. Because of that, his platoon sergeant lives today. Whether it's these fallen from the hot, steaming jungles of Vietnam, or the rugged frozen mountains of Korea, or in the European or the Pacific campaign of World War II, these were mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, sons, and daughters of us. Chief Bai, he was my nephew. He was like a little brother to me. And it's been 2 years, but I still miss him every single day. I miss his phone calls at all hours of the night. I miss our conversations about growing up here, running around in Salinas. And what I miss the most, I miss his laugh. He had a really, really great laugh. But you know, Eddie was doing what he loved. He loved his country, and he loved our freedom. These two gentlemen that I spoke of, as well as the other fallen that you see on these crosses, are all sons of Monterey County. One of the key words here today, along with this run, is honor our fallen. This isn't a sad day, this is a great day. Today we honor our fallen with pride. Let us run today in honor of them. I will run for my nephew, Chief Bai. And I know you've heard this before, but freedom isn't free. A lot of them out there paid that ultimate sacrifice for what we're doing today and what we cherish. So I leave this with a question for all of you. Are you ready for a run this morning? Are you ready for a run this morning? Let me hear you say, hoo-ah! Hoo-ah! Thank you.
Are you ready? All right, let's get ready to run. 10Ks are over there. If you're running the 10K, get into place. If you're running the 5K, over there. I have the starting gun. Get ready, get loosened up, get some, hope you're stretched out, registered, hope you got your picture taken. So I'll give you a minute or two to get ready. The flag. If I could have your attention before we get started, the invocation, please.
All right, if you will join me from your tradition, I'll pray for mine. Our Father and our God, you've created us to live not only in relationship with you, but in relationship with those around us. Sometimes that relationship takes a form of service to our nation. May we always remember our fallen and the relationship we have with them and their families. Bless this race now as we remember our fallen. Amen.
All right, are you ready to go?
Bye.
Running the whole way. I ran 12 miles before
Yeah, there's supposed to be a, what's in the video? There's supposed to be a screen on it. Yeah. It's not on most of them.
Look at that. All right. Congratulations. Okay, so can you go on over to registration? Congratulations, you're the first one. Pick up your shirt over at registration.
I'm like a 39-minute 5K.
Me too.
So 24 minutes?
4 miles.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it was actually not a 5K. It was over a little bit over 3.2. It was closer to 4 miles. So you just did it really, really fast.
All right, more runners on the way. Here she comes. Congratulations. Head on over to the registration.
They got a whole pack ready for you. We're in the truck. All right. Thanks for lucky. Good job, man. Got it.
Yo, Martin, what are you doing, man? All right, congratulations. You guys can pick up your t-shirts over here at registration. Thank you. Good job. All right. Thanks to the volunteers helping out at the finish line. Pick your t-shirt out over at registration.
So far, so good.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, they're all coming over the bridge.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're third. You're the fourth one back.
Soldiers first.
Right there. There we go.
It is.
Good job. Almost there. There you go. And then get my good side.
Morning.
Lieutenant Colonel went by. I don't know if I've seen the Colonel or not. Wait, Colonel Denver? Oh, Brown. I don't know if I recognize Colonel Brown on site, so
Okay.
sorry about that.
That's okay. Gotta get moving.
Oh no, it's video.